Hey everybody, Travis Robertson on the road this week, so I'm doing a couple videos from some different spots, and hopefully you enjoy them. I want to talk with you about developing a marketing calendar. Why is a marketing calendar important? Well, it's important because what most agents use is what I like to call the Feast-or-Famine marketing program. And how does that look? When business is up, when business is good, where's your marketing? Way off, right? Because all of a sudden you're busy, you're overwhelmed, and you don't have time for marketing. That's what ends up happening. And then as you look out on the horizon and you realize as you start to get to the end of the busyness, as you start to get to the end of the leads or the business that you're working, what do you start to see? Nothing, right? Because your marketing, your business dried up because your marketing dried up. So what we need to do is we need to start looking further out and realizing that real estate, we know this, is a 3 to 6 month business. The activities you do today impact your business 3 to 6 months down the road. But here's the problem. If you're trying to come up with your marketing in the moment, in the minute, like, oh crap, I need to send out some marketing, what you don't have is you don't have any sort of plan. You don't have, it takes so much time, and you have to rethink about your marketing over and over and over again. I would rather you make the decision one time. How do we do that? We develop a marketing calendar at the beginning of a phase or at the beginning of a year. I always say market out, develop your marketing calendar 1 year out. Now, here's the deal. We're already at the beginning of April when I'm recording this video, so it'll probably post in a day or so. So here's the deal. We're at the beginning of April, which means we have 9 full months left. 9 full months. Now, what is that going to look like? You can plan a year out if you want to, or you could go, I'm going to plan out the next 9 months of my marketing calendar. So what I want you to do is I want you to sit down with a sheet of paper and a calendar. It could be a digital calendar, it could be a physical calendar. I don't really care. Don't try and overthink this and make this too complicated. Then what I want you to do is go, how many times do I want to touch the leads that I have, the sphere of influence that I have, and my past clients that I have? Those 3 groups, 3 different groups: leads, sphere of influence, past clients. How often do you want to touch them over the next 9 months? I recommend every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks you want to reach out to them and you want to provide them with some sort of value, some sort of touch point, some sort of thing that's going to provide them real solid value for their situation, for whatever it is that they're looking at. So if I know that I want to touch somebody every 2 weeks over the next 9 months, what do I want to do? What do I want to do for my leads? What do I want to do for my sphere of influence? And what do I want to do for my past clients? Now, to make this easy on myself, I could go one of 2 ways. I could market to everybody on the same weeks because there may be some overlap between what I'm doing, or I could space them out and I could do leads 1 week, then the next week do sphere of influence, then the next week do past clients. Whatever works for you. I don't really care. What you just want to do is you want to plan it out. So you go, okay, at the beginning of each quarter, I'm going to send out this particular piece to everybody, or this particular, every time I do a just listed or a just sold card, I'm going to send that out to my leads and to my sphere of influence, maybe to my past clients. I don't know. You're going to want to figure that out. Map it all out for the next 9 months. Just get it all ready, put it on the calendar when everything is going to be done by, when it's going to be sent out by. Then what you do is you live and you die by that calendar. You put it together and you execute on it come hell or high water. You do it. Now, if you have an assistant, this is a really great task, a really great project for your assistant or somebody on your team to be working on. So this is something you can plan out, hand it off to them and say, here you go, I want you to run with this for the next 9 months. And then you just check back, did this go out? Did that go out? And maybe you need to get some information. Maybe it's an email piece, maybe it's a physical mailer, and you have to provide some of that information. But whatever you do, you live and you die by that calendar, which means that what you're doing right now is setting your business up for 3 to 6 months down the road. That's the beauty of a marketing calendar. It can make a huge difference in your clients. One client of mine last year did about 26 million. We put together a marketing program, did 49 million in gross sales volume last year just because he had a calendar that he and his assistant lived and died by over the course of that year, executing consistently on what they did, on what showed up on that marketing calendar. Makes all the difference in the world. Have a great week. I'll talk to you later. I'll be posting another video here in a couple days. If you enjoyed this, share it with somebody, like it down in the back corner, or subscribe up there in the top left corner if you're looking at the screen. Hope to see you guys soon. Take care. Thanks so much.